Today's workout is a 20-minute standing strength workout. This one's perfect for pregnancy, postpartum, and is beginner friendly. All you'll need is a set of dumbbells, and those are optional. Let's get started. Hey mamas, welcome to today's workout. We've got a 20-minute postpartum standing strength workout. This was highly requested. I know you all love my standing strength workout, so here is another one with all new moves. You'll need 2 sets of dumbbells, one for upper body, one for lower body. So I'm going 20 pounds lower, 10 pounds upper. We're going to start with lower. So grab those weights and we're going to begin with the suitcase squat. So feet are just underneath the hips. We're going to go 50 seconds on, 10 seconds rest. So sit back and down into that squat. Butt goes back and down just above knees or about knee level if you can get there. Now you're hinging forward from the hip, but your chest is lifted and the dumbbells are just sliding down and up close to those legs. So if you see from this side, pushing back, you're going to hinge forward. That's natural. But what you don't want to do is round your back. So keep those shoulder blades back and down toward your spine and then drive out of the heels, squeeze your glutes to rise. You can go slower, you can go faster here if you want to get more of a cardio burn, but I want to encourage you to pick a weight that's going to challenge your legs here. We're going to do half the workout. Again, that's lower body and then switch to an upper body focus, but you can also do body weight if you prefer that. Couple more seconds. And rest. Okay, now we're moving on, a deadlift to a front squat. So we're gonna start with the weights at the thighs and then rack them up here when we squat. So we'll hinge forward from the hips, weights down mid-shin, clean it up here and come into that front squat. So you're in that narrow stance again, feet about hip width apart, and then right when you stand up, clean the weights right away using that momentum from the deadlift. So I'll show you here. So back flat, quick stand up clean. So you're using that power from the posterior chain to clean the weights up. That way you're not pausing and then having to muscle up the weights using the arms. It should come from the back body here. Same thing, just like the suitcase squat. We want butt parallel to the floor, drive out of those heels, nice lifted posture. And then in the deadlift, make sure you're tucking your chin and your back is nice and straight. Good work, guys. Okay, we're moving on to a double pulse squat. So you can keep the weights up here. You can put them down between your legs, or you can just use one weight. I might start with one weight today. So we're gonna do a 2-pulse squat, 2 pulses, and then we rise. So drive the knees out, push back and down. I'm going wider with the legs today, but if you wanna work more quads, you come in closer. If you wanna work more glutes, go out a little bit wider. It's up to you. No wrong way to do this. Just make sure you have that good posture again. Driving the knees out if you're wide with the feet, keeping the heels anchored. Nice lifted chest, core is braced. Especially on the exhale to the top, engage that core. So it's 2 pulses, we're staying in that bottom range and that's where the tension is. So we wanna hold on to that. So try not to bounce, try to control as you stand up and get really deep into that range of motion here. You can also take the weight up here or do body weight. This works just as well with body weight, especially if you're a beginner. Okay, you can use a dumbbell or not. We're going to wall sits. So we're gonna bring that butt parallel to the floor, walk the feet out and find a 90-degree angle with those legs. You can rest 1, 2, or no dumbbells on your lap, whatever feels good to you today. Maybe it doesn't feel good, but whatever your goal is today. This is just going to intensify that burn, having the dumbbell. And try not to push on your legs, propping your legs up. Try to just keep your arms relaxed. I'm just resting them lightly on the dumbbell. There's no pressure going down into the legs here. Take deep breaths, send that energy to the legs here. Isometric exercises are so good for challenging our stability and that muscular endurance. Grabbing a hold of that tension and staying in that pocket for 50 seconds is so tough, but it will really accelerate your strength. A couple more seconds here. Woo. All right, we're good. Both dumbbells, no dumbbells, or one, you choose. We're going for an alternating double pulse lunge. So just like the squat, but this time we step one leg back 90 degrees, 2 pulses and step in, switch. Exhale as you come up, push that front heel down, and that's gonna help engage your glute when you push down through that front heel. That front knee comes right over the ankle here. Chest is lifted here. Nice, strong core. Halfway there. Try to get deep into that lunge. The more forward you lean with it, the more that's gonna load the glute. If you want more quads, step back a little further and stay more upright. Just a few things to challenge and change up your training. But a shorter stance with a forward lean is gonna target the glutes more here. And it's okay if that knee goes over your toe, just make sure you're loading that front heel, not pushing too much through the toes. Okay, upper body time. So wide bicep curls. Grab your lighter weights, feet under hips, turn the dumbbells out. Elbows glued to your sides, lift the weights up to the outer shoulder, and then all the way back down. Exhale as you lift. Slowly decelerate on the way down. Keeping that tension on by keeping the elbows glued to you the whole time. Because when the elbow comes away, that makes it easier. So we want to keep that pressure in the muscle by keeping those elbows in. So you might have to go slower, and that's a good thing because that means you're challenging your muscle, you're stimulating growth here. So if you're going really fast, if you find it's pretty easy and you're not feeling much of a burn or just a little burn by the end of the circuit, by the end of the interval, consider going up in weight, and we'll have another set to do it. Okay, same weights, we're gonna do a pec deck. So feet under hips, find that nice stability through the legs, through the core. Dumbbells come up to 90 degrees, palms face inward. We're gonna open and close, that's it. Really simple, keeping those elbows up, 90 degrees. Now we're sliding the shoulder blades together and then squeezing through the pectoral muscles. So that's that muscle connection is right between your armpits. You're gonna feel it there. Now as you open and close, make sure you're not flaring your ribs and going into anterior pelvic tilt. We wanna keep that spine in neutral, ribs in neutral, pelvis in neutral. So use your breath, but don't flare those ribs, don't arch the back. But do squeeze shoulder blades together, open up the back, spread the back, and squeeze. Those arms should stop about parallel. You don't need to come in any further for it to be more effective. Woo! Chest, shoulders, everything hurts here. All right, wood chops. We're gonna lose one dumbbell, keep one dumbbell. So take your feet wide. We're gonna take the dumbbell up and across to the right corner and then across to the left. So right corner, it's almost like you're throwing it down and you're rotating toward the left side, coming into like a half lunge position. So you rotate on the right foot. So heel comes up, rotate, drop the back knee toward the floor. Then the front knee presses out over the ankle. Again, from shoulder to shoulder, corner to corner, shoulder to knee rather. And you want to keep that chest up and brace your core really hard when you catch the weight with the knee. So you want it nice and controlled but powerful. Couple more seconds here. Good work. Okay, same thing other side. So this is really a full body exercise. We're working the shoulders, the core, those trunk stabilizers, and the legs in that lunge. So I'm coming onto the toe of that right foot, then the toe of the left foot. So you're switching your weight, shifting the power from the left side to the right. Keep those arms as straight as you can. We don't want to bend and take it across. While you can do that for a few reps if you need to modify it, it's going to be much more powerful for the core if you can keep those arms straight, because the further away that weight goes with more power, the more it's going to work those core stability muscles, those anti-rotation muscles that help stabilize, strengthen, and prevent injury. All right, alternating overhead press. Grab your other dumbbell. We're gonna come back to that pec deck setup, feet under hips, abs tight, 90 degrees. Alternate pressing one dumbbell overhead at a time. So elbows are up. Again, ribs are down. Reach up and straight back down. Keep that bicep close to your ear at the top. And if you need to, you can bring them down here. Take a little bit of pressure off at the bottom and rest the dumbbells on your shoulders. But if you can, challenge yourself. Keep that stability. So it's a static lift. So we're isolating the shoulders, and also we're working the core a lot here too, because it takes a lot of core stability and strength to be able to stay stable underneath that weight. Good work, guys. Okay, suitcase squats round 2. Take 20 seconds this time, a little bit longer break to shake it out. Consider your weights. First round, if it didn't feel challenging by the end of the interval, I would increase. Grab those weights, feet under hips, narrow stance, and we sit back and down. This time I want you to not focus on speed, but rather depth and then the weight. So again, if you don't have heavier weights, maybe you can increase your range of motion a little bit or increase the power by driving down through the heels, squeezing your butt, and really focusing on using your breath. Exhale on that lift. On the hard part of the exercise, when you use your breath and exhale, it's gonna recruit all those muscles to help everything fire in connection and give you more power, more concentrated lifts. Couple more seconds here. Let's focus on that depth. Good work, guys. All right, deadlift to front squat. So we're working the same muscles, just different ways, changing it up. So we fatigue the muscle, but the brain thinks we're doing something different, keeping it interesting. So we, again, hinge, clean as you stand up. So you use that momentum and then slow down, control in that squat. Deep in the deadlift, deep in the squat. And again, you should be starting to struggle about the halfway mark when we're getting close to the end of the interval, because that's a sign of muscle failure. And we want that, because if we want to change our bodies, we have to get close to failure in the reps, in the set. No matter if that's counting reps or timed intervals. You want to feel like you're decelerating, like you're slowing down, like you can't do very many more reps, because that is how you change the size, shape, strength of the muscle. Good work. Okay, 2-pulse squat. All right, 1 dumbbell, 2 dumbbells, maybe I'm gonna go for it this time, or body weight, your choice. I'm gonna go wide with the feet, 2 pulses, stand up, breathe out. Again, stay controlled, stay tight in that pulse, it's not a bounce. You sit in that squat, you grab that tension, and then you push down and out with the feet. About halfway there. Are you feeling the struggle yet? Woo, I am. But that is so good. It's good to struggle. It's good to push yourself. You might have wanted to stay with lighter weights. I almost started with lighter weights today because I got to teach a class tomorrow. But I was like, nope, I'm competitive, not with anybody else, but with myself. So I'm like, I know I can do more. So I'm pushing myself just that little bit extra today. Okay, how about both dumbbells, wall sit? Oh, I might regret this in about 10 seconds. You ready? Let's go. First 10 seconds, you just settle in, but then it's like, what have I done? And I'm feeling that right about now. 40 seconds left, you guys. So think about grounding through the feet. Taking deep breaths, calming the nervous system here. That's really the key to endurance and a lot of these things is, can you calm the nervous system and train your mind to surpass that burning feeling, to surpass that, oh my gosh, this is so hard, everything hurts. Can you train your mind to think differently about that burn and to push through it? Because you can always push through most of the time, a little bit more even than you think you can. See, and it helps if I talk through it too. Okay, woo, double pulse lunge. See what I mean? And sometimes it helps to have somebody distract you too. I need it for myself as well. Okay, 2 pulses. Exhale on the push. Again, the goal of this round is depth, right? So I want you getting that back knee close to the floor. Is it there? Can you almost touch it? You don't have to, but get close. And again, if you can't increase your weight, I want you to increase the force from that front foot into the ground. So push down hard, squeeze your butt. So it's powerful. You're still controlled, but it's powerful. 15 seconds. Let's make that pulse really strong, staying in that bottom range. One more. Oh, okay, bicep curls. Grab the light weights, or lighter rather. Feet under hips. Let's go. Especially after legs, you're gonna feel breathless. That's because those are big muscles we just worked. That's gonna go right to the heart. Increasing that heart rate and that need to consume excess oxygen. You can see I'm having trouble talking even, but that's good. Again, it's all about pushing yourself just that little bit further to get the benefits, to get that little bit of afterburn after the workout. So right here, just focus on form and technique, keeping those elbows in, weights close. Let's do one more. All right, pec deck's coming up. We're about to set those shoulders on fire, but we've got less than 4 minutes, so let's make it worth it, yes? Weights up, pec deck, open and close. Keeping those elbows up. Remember, hips in neutral, spine in neutral, core is engaged. And again, you want to spread your back here to really open up that upper back and then squeeze through the armpits. Takes a lot of control to do this one. Anytime you're holding the weight overhead, not using the legs, that core is working really hard. Good work, guys. All right, drop one weight. We've got wood chops. So we're gonna start right to left. So remember, we lift the heel, put the heel down, and take it across. Stop it at the kneecap. Chest is up. Keep the arms straight. Lots going on in this movement, but again, take it at your own pace. You can even practice without the weight. And it's a great way to train your body for some of those more challenging moves that involve more coordination. Couple more reps here. Let's try to get deeper in that lunge if we can. Remember, it's not about speed, it's about power, range of motion, and good technique in this last set. All right, good work. Under 2 minutes. It's a lot of shoulders. I'm feeling it. I'm sure you are too. Okay, let's take it up to the left. So important for strengthening those rotational muscles. If you think about how often you're twisting, turning, contorting your body with young children, we need stuff like this to help us be strong and resilient for all those random movements we do throughout the day. And that's what I love about strength training. We're building that resilience when we strength train for everyday life, so we can stay healthy over the long haul. It's not just about looks, although that's great, but it's about function and staying well. Overhead press. Keeping those elbows up if you can. But if you're starting to arch your back, just drop them here and rest at the bottom. Find stability through the legs, knees soft, abs tight, bicep close to your head when you lift. Use that exhale, that breath to help you get that weight up, because it's gonna take everything we got. It's the last 20 seconds. We're emptying the tank. Last 10, we got this. Can we get a couple more reps? Woo, sweat's dripping in my eyes now. Last one. Woo. Good work, guys. Oh, that was tough today. Hope you guys enjoyed that. That was a viewer request. A lot of people wanted a longer standing strength workout. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. And if you have comments, questions, you want me to do a specific type of workout or a specific length of workout, let me know, because I'm always looking for new content. And I want to do what my viewers and subscribers want to see, because this channel is for you guys. So please let me know if you want feedback, or if you want some guided coaching, or if you want to check out my website. I offer both one-on-one individual coaching and my YouTube guides to coach you through my programs online, as well as nutrition guides to help you fuel your workouts and fuel your postpartum experience. So let me know what you guys think of this workout. Give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. I appreciate you guys for being here. I'll see you next time.